Yo, brother, it's getting kind of chilly right now, don't you think?
Definitely.
But man, you look kind of toasty.
You know why?
Well, why do you look so toasty, man? For some reason, I'm like shivering over here, and you just look completely warm, like you got a heater up in that piece.
I'm heater. I'm wearing my inverted gear gi. They got this heavy duty Panda Armor gi.
Oh, but it's not so heavy. It looks kind of lightweight at the same time.
No, this is the heavy one.
Oh,
they make a lightweight one.
Okay.
And they make the Panda Armor, which is like
heavy duty.
Yeah, man.
Withstand any kind of terrain.
Listen, man, you could roll in Alaska and you'll be fine. You just need some gloves.
What question? You said Alaska, Antarctica,
or
we doing
Antarctica
over there? Yeah,
or Antarctica.
You sure?
Take it.
I'm going there like
take
around
it to
2
Neptune,
o'clock.
my man.
Neptune's cold.
It's pretty cool.
It's cold over there. All right, man. So where can I get a gi like that, bro?
Go to www.invertedgear.com. Type in the coupon code SHOWTHER15 to save 15% off.
Wait, homie, hold up. Rewind that. How much did we save?
15% on a gi.
God
damn, that's a lot of
on
money.
A heavy duty.
Yeah,
armored
don't say
gi?
golly. Say the 70s, dog.
Save some money, guys. 15% off. Golly, that's good.
Our next sponsor is Inverted Gear. I just said that.
Yeah.
Our next sponsor is Chimera Coffee.
Delicious.
You know why I stuttered? You know why I messed up?
Why'd you mess up?
Because I didn't drink Chimera Coffee today.
No wonder.
My
you
brain
got some
synapses are not firing.
You got some boring ass carton coffee, like you just picked it up from like grammar school. You know what I mean? Why are you doing that to yourself,
That's
man?
why I'm like stuttering right now, man.
Yeah. Did you finish your Chimera already?
Yes.
Damn,
I'm waiting
you just
for a new shipment.
you just got a new shipment yesterday.
I blow it quick, man. I drink that stuff like it's water.
You blow it quick. All right.
Go
but
to chimeracoffee.com.
Whatever it takes.
Type in the coupon code SHOWTHEART, and you get some discounts.
Do we save on that too?
Of course.
Oh,
come
on. You got to
man.
be kidding me,
Yeah,
man. Because I'm a cheap dude.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
So go to chimeracoffee.com. If you're a cheap guy, you'll save some money like Ames here, and you'll be able to afford the finer things in life.
You're welcome.
Like a Show the Art hoodie. I got a pain in my chest, and I can't breathe.
So that's how we're going to start
the
podcast. Can you put my headphones up, please? Good sir. We're rocking, we're rolling. What is going on, guys? You're listening to the Show the Art podcast. You all right? Throwing me off.
What?
No. You're looking at the computer screen. I thought there was something wrong.
No, I was
thought we were gonna
fixing
have
your audibles.
my levels.
Your waves.
Yeah, check my waves, man. But
What's
are your
going
hosts.
on, people? We are your hosts.
We are your hosts, Ames and Abe. I am Ames. Alongside with me is my brother, Abe.
What up?
How you doing, man?
What's going on? Hey, welcome back, man. I had to
It's good
say
to be back,
yeah.
man. It was, starting off this week kind of rough, kind of rough water. So I came back. I came back from the week. I went to the little retreat, got my little my spiritual on, which is really dope. But I'm not gonna push that on anyone. But it was really good just to take a step back.
Okay.
From
you said
spiritual. From the world. Yeah.
So it wasn't religious.
I guess it is. Yeah.
Was it or was not?
Yeah, it was. I got my Jesus on.
Listen, man, I'm putting you on the
hot
hot seat.
Yeah, I'm
putting you on the hot seat.
You know what it is? I just don't want to get anyone all fired up because
the way
it is. Yeah,
no,
I don't want to get anyone. Yeah. So I got my Jesus on.
Because normally when people say spiritual, they don't mean religious.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I guess you could.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm no Merriam-Webster.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Just take that. Take that as a compliment. Just say thank you. Take it and just walk along.
Thank you.
Trick or treat it. Put your bag out. That's my compliment.
My new nickname is Merriam-Webster, so you could pick either one. You could call me Merriam, or you could call me Webster.
We'll call you Webby. Little Webby.
M-Web. Just call me that.
Yeah. M Weezy.
M-Weezy.
We can go all day with this one if you want. But yeah, man, it was pretty dope just to get away from the world, man. Just because we're like so inundated with like information, whether it's like useless or not. But it was just good to like the first actually it was on Saturday or Friday night. It was a silent retreat, so from Friday night to Saturday night, it was kind of you're just no talking. You could just go off.
Those,
yeah. So you go off. We'll listen to like a talk or two, and then we all split up. Get into little groups. You're just on your own. It was it was like in the woods too, so it was dope. It was just like it was beautiful
Nice,
weekend,
nice,
whatever.
nice.
So it was good to collect my thoughts, and yeah, it was good, man. Then I come back.
That's pretty cool.
I come back with a crap or with a shit.
With the storm.
I know, with diarrhea, guys.
It was the perfect storm.
Yeah, it was a perfect storm.
Damn.
So I get a chance we get a chance to talk to Wonder Boy, and then I can't make it.
Nope.
Because I
you
got the duties.
Yeah. Oh man.
I actually tried to send Abe a picture. I was like, yo, can I show it to you? Because I had spinach, and when I cracked, one of them was like, sorry if this is too much information, nor do I care because I'm going to tell it anyway. It was green, like Hulk green. I'm like, maybe a little lighter color, so like Hulk lime green.
Okay.
I looked at it, I was like, wow, that is really weird. Yeah, it's like a plant. I was looking
It
at
went
the
straight
plant.
through you.
It went straight through me,
Wow.
man. So then, yeah, I don't know why I shared that, nor do I care. So, how was your weekend, man?
Good. Fabulous.
What you end up doing? Wait, what? It was fabulous.
was-
Was it fabulous?
Every weekend's fabulous for me.
What did you do?
Shopping, of course.
Did you go to Nordstrom's? Did you get that new dress?
Yeah, I went to
That Gucci?
the mall at Short Hills.
Wait a minute, is that dress Gucci right there that you're wearing?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
totally hot right now.
It's so hot right now.
What did I do this weekend?
What you do, man?
Damn.
No,
I have the worst memory. I
Damn.
swear.
No, I'm with you.
I have the
I have
worst
the worst
memory
too.
Absolute the
Did
worst.
you train? Did you go out with the wifey? Did you take her out?
I don't even know, man.
You're a douchebag. Sarah,
We
hope you're
definitely didn't
listening.
go out. I definitely didn't take her out.
I hope you guys went out, and I hope she like text us later on. Like you guys definitely went out to like I don't know Hoboken. And
No,
got,
she had
like-
work. See,
Okay.
that's the thing. When she works on the weekends, like she had 2 jobs.
Oh,
So
so you're a free man over the weekend?
no, not the whole day, but that kind of stops
Yeah, yeah.
plans from happening.
I
Like
get
us
you.
going out.
I get you.
So
That'd have been perfect timing for like a UFC card to be on. right?
Yeah, well, she wasn't gone all day.
Oh, okay. So
Hey, hold up. Are you saying when the lady's gone, it's the perfect time to watch UFC?
absolutely.
I completely agree. Nah. So yeah, it's just a bunch of. I did get a lot of exercise in.
Oh, dope. What you do?
Little I'm
8-minute abs.
I'm on my rings.
Oh,
now.
I see that, homeboy.
Yeah.
I looked at that little
try-
on it, little
Yeah.
little ring dips. What you doing over
I'm
there,
trying to
man?
be a gymnast now.
Get that swolger. Is you a swolger?
I'm trying to be a swolger. I'm trying to do muscle ups.
I dig that, man.
Dips. Rings are the hardest thing you can do in your life.
This is stabilizing.
Dude,
part-
I don't even know what that word
Yeah.
means. Just trying to hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to hold on for my life.
Just hold on. We're coming home.
Hold on.
We get a whole bunch of songs, but yeah, man, I dig that. Where'd
Yeah.
you get that?
It came in over the week.
Okay. I was actually gonna.
Beats me.
I saw it as I was training the early
Yeah.
morning class. I saw. I was like, oh, maybe I could do little pull-ups and little dips. But when I jumped on, I'm like, oh no, this isn't for my body type.
With the rings?
Yeah, these aren't for chiseled
Yeah.
beasts like me.
These aren't for power lifters.
I know.
These are for spry human beings.
These are for lightweights.
Yeah.
Yeah, lightweight
It's
category.
freaking hard,
It's
man.
hard, man. Yeah, it's tough.
So
That's pretty dope, though.
yeah. So that's my new. That's my next endeavor.
Okay.
That's my new thing to get me back to motivation to work out.
Nice. Did you set some goals up?
You know, goals here and there.
Okay, a little sprinkle,
Yeah.
little Hansel Gretel. Drop some
I just
breadcrumbs.
don't wanna. I just want to get to the point where I could do like consistent sets of pull-ups on the rings.
I get you.
Like,
get you.
Normally, I could do probably like 13 to 15 pull-ups straight on a
Okay.
bar.
Okay.
Like
pretty
after a
good.
warm-up set. It's
That's
pretty
really
good, you know.
That's really good.
For me, that's
That's
kind of
so good.
actually
Well,
declining.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, like I'm on the
'Cause
decline.
that's what you do.
So, you know, because
Climb
I'm
these
kind of
nuts.
like, you know, soldiers come at me and like, man, you could do that many pull-ups in a row? Damn. Hot damn.
Yeah, all these moms.
You
are
know,
really
boot camps,
impressed.
they don't even make us do that shit. And you're doing it for fun. God damn. So anyway,
But
my
moving on.
first set on the rings,
Mhm.
8 pull-ups. Cool, fine. The second set was like 4.
No kidding.
Dude, and I took like 2 minutes rest.
Wow.
It's a completely different beast.
That's crazy.
Dips.
Yeah.
What?
Dips were probably
First set,
super tough.
I did less dips than I did pull-ups.
Wow.
I got like 7. I think because I was cold.
Okay.
You know, but I got
Yeah.
like 7. I
But
could barely
still.
get 8. Yeah. And then the second set on dips, I think I got like one less than that. It was
Damn.
crazy.
So that makes that big of a difference,
Holy
right?
crap,
it's-
yeah.
And not to mention, guys, Abe is his relative strength, meaning like his body weight strength, is really good.
Thanks.
Like when I used to train you, like you could do push-ups and pull-ups for days.
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
you and Marcos actually.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Marcos if you're listening.
I mean, that's what I spend a lot of time doing because
Yeah.
we don't have a weight room here. So
True. Yeah,
I've always
yeah.
gone to the push-up,
Yeah.
pull-up, kettlebell route.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Body movements. all
So
that
my
stuff.
next thing is
I dig
rings.
it. Yeah.
I feel like if I just stay on the rings,
That'll help
eventually I'll get stronger. Eventually I'll be able to do a muscle up with it. And if I could do a muscle up on the rings, muscle up on the bar should be nothing.
Yeah.
Should be nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
It will.
Chaz
It
could
is.
probably help you out with the ring muscle ups.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because he's nice with it.
Okay.
Shout out to Chaz or whatever.
Nice.
So yeah,
Okay.
he's good with that.
Well,
stuff,
I'm
too.
taking it slow.
Yeah.
I want to get strong enough first, and then I'm not even worried about muscle ups right now. I'm not trying to fool
I like what you're
myself.
doing there. Baby steps, man.
So,
You're
man.
kind of like a bamboo tree.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I sprout when I'm ready.
When you're ready.
But
yeah.
when it sprouts,
when
boom.
it sprouts, it's
Gazoom.
sprouting all over the place, like sprinklers, just
Exactly.
sprouting here and there.
And so I don't
in
want
your
to bore you
face.
guys with my fitness endeavors.
Yeah, because you definitely are.
They might seem too steep for some people,
We
but
really
you
want to
know,
move on from this.
it's just kind of like
I'd rather listen to my mom talk.
it's kind
about
of like a little
flowers,
thing,
just-
you know.
or-
It's like a little thing
Or
in my life.
putting on
It
like
might seem like
concrete,
climbing Mount Everest for some people, but it's like a little
or
thing.
while they
in my
watch
life.
your pet a cat.
So
Just-
anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Enough about
So-
me, even though we can go all day.
Yeah, like I said, no one cares. So, ESPN.
What about it?
I have no
Are
idea.
they-
I don't even know
are they-
why I said
I heard
that.
they were going under.
I have no tabs of ESPN. I have like
You know-
YouTube embedded. I have Show the Art. I have the basketball games
Uh-huh.
on, which we'll get into right now because NBA's back, baby.
Nice, yeah. I'm
NBA's
excited.
back, yeah.
You know how you know you're a real sport when
How?
you made it to ESPN. Do you know how
True.
you're a fake sport when
How?
ESPN never picks you up?
You know what? That's funny
Uh-huh.
because ESPN now has WWE.
Let me see.
Section.
You
Oh,
bastard.
I'm
You
so-
liar.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
No,
You
this is
son of a
impossible.
gun.
They paid him
Guys.
off. They had to.
Is it my birthday? No, my birthday's February 18. What is going? Now let's look at it together.
No.
We got to look for you.
Hold
Where
on.
are you, buddy? Oh, wait. Hey, what does that say? Grab your mic. Hey,
It says WWE. Listen, man. Listen.
you said what you said. There's no turning back now.
Hey, I'm a human being. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong all the time except now. Oh, let's open it up. Edge. Do you like
they paid
Edge?
him off. They paid him off. Edge?
Edge the wrestler? What the hell? Yeah.
Edge and
little-
Edge
little-
and Christian?
A little Goldberg action. Yeah.
Christian.
They were I did like them a lot though.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we could
Who
talk
did you like better, Edge or Test?
Edge. I know I did like Test.
Do
when
you
he was-
remember Test's song?
Test?
This is a test. Test. Remember? It's like, wow, creative.
Yeah,
Good
way to kill it on this one.
Yeah.
But they have really good music right now, man. I'm gonna
Really?
let you listen to them.
Probably. Please don't.
I think
I'm not into like heavy metal rock. So.
no, it's not. Do you want to get more dips
Yeah.
on those things? If I play this music 100%, it'll work most of the time.
Okay.
You'll
Don't
get more dips.
don't play no
if I play
CM
this
Punk
music.
shit.
No, none of the CM Punk because you'll probably do like 30 more
Okay.
because we know CM Punk.
You know what?
Gets us going.
I have never watched a CM Punk wrestling match or promo.
Oh,
All right. But I have a new respect for him.
okay.
Because I was watching. Excuse me. I was watching a Stone Cold Steve Austin
Stone Cold.
interview
What?
with Mike Chiavello.
What?
I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And then so what happened?
So, but he had mentioned that, back in the day,
Mhm.
promos were like the thing, and now
They were
promos are
lit.
more scripted. Back then, they were
Yeah.
more off the top of the dome piece.
I'm gonna show you one of his
But
promos.
he gave a lot of respect to CM Punk.
Oh, did he? Wait, who
Yeah.
gave a lot of respect?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So-
I'm gonna give you. It's called. He goes off. CM Punk gives a promo, but it's like
Okay.
you'll.
I
when
just
you
don't
listen
like
to
the way
it,
he looks.
I love the way
Maybe
he looks.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm used to like strapping men that kind of look
Chiseled.
similar to me. So when a guy has a subpar
Oh, so
body
like the-
you,
like the
then I'm
cruiserweights.
kind of like,
You know what's funny? That's why Triple H doesn't like CM Punk
because he's got
because
like
he's not. He's like he's a skinny fat guy.
yeah, he's got like
Yeah.
a dad.
He doesn't work. He doesn't work out. He just runs. Well, you saw the embedded, right?
Yeah, I mean he looked the best he's ever looked
Yeah.
for that fight.
Yeah,
in
but
his
that's not. Yeah, but I'll let you listen to some of his promos. I think you'll dig it
Okay.
since you did
Yeah,
like
later.
wrestling. And then all of a sudden you went to like fake ass UFC. Yo, but let's get into the UFC real quick.
Yeah.
How crazy is like a lot of people are just stepping out talking about like payments. Oh, not payments, like the money issue or like creating.
There's no money issue. There's no money issue, man. Pay your dues. Everybody pays their dues.
Ooh. Okay, guys.
Now all of a sudden, new age, everybody's entitled.
Okay.
Everybody's a spoiled rich kid. Everybody's entitled. Pay your dues. We were just talking about WWE.
Yeah.
We're just talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin, a legend.
Yeah.
One of the most popular,
if not the most popular
entertainment figures ever.
Yeah.
Forget about movies. We're talking about ever.
Mm-hmm.
He paid his dues. He
True.
was broke. In that documentary, I hate to bring it up, or not documentary, but that interview, he talked about how he would go Monday a show, then drive to the next city Tuesday a show, then drive to the next city Thursday a show.
Yeah.
Paying his dues, getting $15 a show.
Really?
$15 a show.
That is
crazy. He said, I was eating, what was he eating? I was eating tuna and potatoes that I couldn't even cook. That's all I was eating. I had to skin the potato with my pocket knife.
That's
like
crazy.
A true Stone Cold.
That's like Walking Dead.
Yes.
Type of jump off.
He paid his dues, and what happened? He just kept sticking with it. Eventually, the genius came out, and he was able to build the character that he did. But come on, man.
Yeah.
You think these guys were asking for? So let's go into MMA now.
Yeah.
You think Matt Hughes didn't pay his dues?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, my question or whatever is, how about the guys that have been doing well that pay the dues, like say Fabricio, because that's the only reason why I thought about it, because Fabricio went from like making whatever money to like maybe what I think he said like 5 to or maybe 10,000.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
it's not about how much he made during the fight. I think his gripe was the sponsorship money.
Yeah, that's what I'm sorry.
His gripe
that's
was.
what I'm talking about. Like the sponsorship.
That's
unfortunate. It's killing a lot of them. All right.
No, that's unfortunate. Now with that, I guess they're trying. The MMA UFC was trying to do something great.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to think that far ahead. It's hard to look at how you have to when you add a big component like that, like the sponsorship thing. You can't have sponsors because now everybody has to wear. It's like NBA. Yeah. Everybody wears the Adidas jersey until maybe Nike buys the rights. Now Nike has the rights for 5 years, and everyone wears Nike jersey. You can't have something else on your jersey.
Sure.
That's what UFC was trying to do. Yeah. They're trying to be NBA, NFL, UFC, MLS. They're trying to be like that kind of thing. You. And in order to do that, you have to be uniform.
You got to legitimize yourself.
So, but that was a big thing, and they needed to, I guess, change the structure because a lot of people lost a lot of money. Yeah. And a guy like Fabricio Verdun, he said, because now the whole thing is they give you based on how many fights. I think in the UFC you had.
Okay.
So if you had 10 fights, you're getting, I believe, $5,000 per fight. So that's, you do the math, $50,000.
Okay. Yeah.
Which for someone like you or I who never had a fight, $50,000 is great. But Fabricio was getting $100,000, $200,000 per fight for sponsorship money alone.
Yeah.
That's
buku bucks.
So when you're living that lifestyle and then you got to go down for the same job, you're like, what the hell? Then that's when people get angry and upset. So I think the gripe is, I think they need to be a little bit more, not lenient, but change the rules. Still keep the Reebok logo, but maybe leave one spot for your main.
Give the guys something, man.
Give them something.
Yeah.
Leave one. I think they should. Okay, we all know it's Reebok gear.
Yeah.
The Reebok logo's on there, but I think they should leave one main spot, maybe in the back of one leg, for one of your logos.
Because
maybe 2 spots. One with your team logo on it, if you choose to, and it has to be like cleaned up. It has to be like
uniform.
It has to be uniform. It has to go through the UFC's like guys.
Yeah, maybe they do that. Like maybe it's just printed on the shorts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they have to make sure make sure that the logo is what they want.
Yes.
And then the other side could be like their main sponsor logo.
Yeah. I get it.
Let's do
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
guys. It's
Yeah.
not hard.
And it's not hard to be like, yo, we messed up. Let's try to fix things. 'Cause man, it just
Exactly.
seems like one after the other. I forgot who it was. I think it was a lightweight. I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. They're talking about like how one guy like went through surgery, like career he might just end it or whatever because he just can't afford. And they're not helping him out.
You're talking about Al Iaquinta?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had to pull out, right?
Yeah. Exactly. He didn't. I don't think I read too much into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was something about that where he was like, it's
tough,
the sponsorship money, and then they were promising him something, and
it's tough, man.
Yeah.
Like the business is really tough, and like, I don't know if you have any information on this, like how they use Khabib to kind of get Eddie Alvarez and Conor McGregor to
agree. Well, what I heard was,
can you like shed some light on that one?
I heard that Khabib was on the table as a bargaining chip to get Conor to agree to the fight at their terms, at a lower price.
Rate,
Conor's like, give me $100 million. They're like, nah,
homie.
I
think he wanted $4 million.
We got the number one contender here ready to fight, and it's going to be a big fight.
Yeah.
We don't need you. Now, that's probably stuff we're not supposed to hear.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if we're like not talking shit, but like talking about someone in private, and then they hear about it. Yeah. It was never meant for that. It was never meant to hurt your feelings. But
I'd be swole, man.
I doubt that was the first time anything like that has ever happened.
True. That's true.
Maybe
it's the first time it's like getting out that we're finding out about it.
Exactly.
But
I'm sure that happens all the time. It's just we never hear about it, and it's really probably not something we should be hearing.
Yeah.
Especially the guy that it's affecting, which is Khabib and his camp.
Exactly. It's the way I see it, it's kind of like us finding out someone is on steroids. He's probably not the only one. Or like in NFL, like the coaches recording like the team practice.
Yeah.
They got caught or whatever, but they're not. We'd be foolish or naive to think they're the only ones that are doing this.
Everyone's trying to gain an advantage.
Yes.
I always think like if we started talking about a guy we train with, and he's always just being annoying, and we're just like, this guy's annoying. You know, he's a cool guy, but he's just annoying, and maybe we'll crack some jokes about him in private right now. Yeah. And then it gets out because somebody was walking by and they told him. It was like, we never meant to do that. We would never say that because we don't want to hurt your feelings, and we respect you, and we like you, but it's okay to talk in private with your friend about your feelings. Yeah. So that's kind of what I feel like what happened.
What you said. So it's okay to talk shit about you.
It's okay to talk shit about people, just as long as it doesn't get back to them. That's my opinion.
You son of a...
So, Khabib, don't take it the wrong way, but
they're talking.
It's not the first time they talk about
totally disagree. But it's all good. Yeah, man. So that's tough. That is a tough situation. And it's I'm just excited, man. So let's get into since we're on UFC, let's get into this weekend.
Oh, you know what's going to be very interesting?
What's up?
And very exciting?
What?
This is the rumor stirring around. Well, this is confirmed. Cody Garbrandt versus Dominic Cruz for the bantamweight title. Mm-hmm. Where does that leave T.J. Dillashaw? Yeah. I heard that he's going to be facing John Lineker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, sexy.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
And, obviously the winner of that will 100% get a title.
Also, there's fireworks right there, man. So everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner. And what I respect is I heard his coach, Dwayne Ludwig, on an interview. I forget which interview. It might have been BJPenn.com radio. Somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, he was saying, this is where I heard it first. Then I heard the rumor online this morning. But Dwayne Ludwig was like, it's unfortunate, blah, 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 but we're still grinding. We're still cracking. That's why we asked for John Lineker. Wow. Because we want the next best guy. True. And, hey, if we beat him, now you can't deny us because we beat the top two guys that were right below us even. Yeah. You can't deny us.
You can't deny him.
And my theory is Cody Garbrandt's awesome. He's excellent. Yeah. But he's number 7, 8 on the list. He's not as qualified as some of the other top fighters in that division. Mm-hmm. T.J. Dillashaw, even John Lineker. But if Dominic Cruz, Cody could knock him out, right? Yeah. He can knock out anybody. But if he doesn't, and Dominic Cruz makes him look like Dominic Cruz makes people look, like they can't keep up with him.
They're not in the same league as him.
With like Dominic Cruz just cruising through the match. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest swing I've ever seen. A guy has the toughest fight in his career in TJ Dillashaw, then goes 2 of the easiest fights in his career.
He goes on cruise control.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
man.
crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
And all the while, the toughest guy in his career could have won that fight and was still the number 1 contender after both those fights.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah. It's funny. It was either TJ or Dwayne. They were like, man, these new UFC owners must love Dominic Cruz because they keep giving him these easy fights.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't think Cody Garbrandt's an easy fight, but the way Dominic Cruz fights, if you don't catch him, he's going to make it look like it's an easy fight.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
That's how good he is.
And I think Dominic's going to win. So
what do you think about that Lineker versus TJ Dillashaw
That's going to be fun,
fight?
man. That's like
What are your predictions for that fight if it comes to fruition?
I'm going to go TJ just because I like him more. I like his I love watching him. I think he's going to beat him just on technique-wise, and just like his game plan is going to overcome Lineker's hands.
Yeah, I feel that TJ's movement and his setups are too technical. Not too technical, but they play perfectly into the hands of a type of fighter that John Lineker is. John Lineker is a pressure, move forward, throw hooks type fighter.
Okay.
Blast you. Now, John Lineker does some things really well where you don't really notice it, but he catches you circling out a lot, which is not easy to do. You have to plan that.
Okay.
But TJ Dillashaw's game is perfect against those type of guys.
Cancel that out.
Yeah, to keep you right at the distance, make you miss, and then he comes back in at an angle, pop, moves out of the way, makes you miss again, then pop, hits you again.
It's going to be a fun matchup. Is this not at the same level, but it's like a lightweighter version of Wonder Boy and Tyrone Woodley?
Tyrone Woodley.
Like,
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, right. I'm not putting Wonder Boy and their technique same thing, but they're like the craftier TJ and Wonder Boy against like the like I can knock you out and catch you.
The power, explosive guy who's like, like Woodley. I agree with that, man. That's similar, very similar.
Yeah.
Without putting anybody down, because Lineker is an excellent fighter and Woodley is the champion.
It's just styles. Their styles.
Yes, Woodley could wrestle anybody, but he chooses not to. He chooses to try and knock you out.
Yeah,
and
respect that.
That's what Lineker does. And then TJ Dillashaw, he's a ninja.
Yeah,
Wonder Boy,
just
ninja,
man. Right? It's just I like. Because as you're talking, break it down. I'm like, if we close our eyes and if we just change the names, it'd be exactly the same.
Great point. Because both guys fight very similarly on both ends. Like Wonder Boy and TJ, they fight very similar. They're masters of distance fighting,
movement,
distance management, using their movement to
like you throw some and then they'll come right back at you like immediately after. Yeah.
In layman's terms.
Dick.
But this weekend we have a big fight.
Yeah.
We have Rafael dos Anjos versus Tony Ferguson.
That's going to be fun,
in Mexico.
Who are you going for?
Oh,
I don't know who to go for, man.
I don't know who to go for. Because I like both fighters.
Thing has been growing on me. Tony. Yeah, Tony. Yeah. You know why he grew on me even more?
Why?
That one, I don't know if Eddie Bravo posted it, him just dancing and moving. And I'm like, that's fun,
It was like shadow boxing.
Yeah. That's for me, sometimes I like to see like just you, how you are, man. If you just like to bug out. If you don't, I like to see that. Like, yeah.
I think the way they fight, Dos Anjos has an advantage because Tony Ferguson is a very unorthodox fighter.
Yes.
He's high risk. He likes to take big chances. And he doesn't worry about structure as much.
Okay.
Whereas Dos Anjos is all about structure.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? So you see where I'm going?
Yeah. I see where you're
going. When the unorthodox does not work, who's going to win? The guy with the structure.
Yeah.
Let's say on the ground. This is a perfect example. You have a brown belt rolling with a white belt. Or I don't want to even compare Tony Ferguson to a white belt.
Yeah.
But let's just put in those terms, a blue belt. The brown belt is much more, or should be, much better at the structure of the game.
The efficiency.
Well, knowing positioning wise, not to lose position and minding your P's and Q's, getting underhooks, things like that. Whereas the white belt or the blue belt, he's not that positionally savvy yet, but he's throwing everything out.
Yeah.
He's going for this move, he's going for that move. He doesn't care about the repercussions.
Yeah.
And he might wiggle out of things because he's being random. So, I feel like when it hits the ground, Dos Anjos is very structured, very sound.
Yeah.
Whereas Ferguson's very unorthodox, even on the ground, jiu-jitsu-wise.
Like no plan B. Is that what you like?
No.
Maybe
That's
he
not
has
what
plan
I mean.
B or no plan C type of thing.
That's not what I mean.
Okay.
I mean, he's looking for the big shot.
Got
And
it.
when you look for the big shot, you leave yourself open. Whereas Dos Anjos is not necessarily looking for the big shot. He's looking more to not let you out.
I get you.
So Dos Anjos is going to make sure that you don't get out. He's going to make sure that you can't recover. And he'll play the classic jiu-jitsu game where he grinds past your guard and then gets in the perfect position to finish you.
Yeah.
And he's not going to take a risk of throwing a punch or lose position. Whereas Tony Ferguson, he'll risk it all to lose to get that submission.
Who's that? It's like Barbosa Pettis. Is it
similar?
Are you thinking of that? I almost said Aldo Pettis. That's the one we want to get.
Yeah.
But
very similar.
Yeah. Because as you're saying, I'm just like Edson Barbosa, phenomenal man.
Yeah.
He's probably
Structure.
my favorite fighter right now.
Okay.
He's really grown on me, and I
Yeah.
remember watching him against Pettis. Like,
Oh man,
he had an answer for everything. And Pettis just the same. He was just like, catch you.
that was just a bad fight for Pettis, man. But yeah, no, I mean, we'll see. Tony Ferguson. The thing about unorthodox secret weapon fighters is
You're not ready.
you don't know when it's
Yeah,
coming. So
That's true.
that's why he's so successful,
Yeah.
because it's that fighting style is ride or die.
Who do you got?
I think on paper
Yeah.
I'm gonna say RDA,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll leave my
Okay.
personal out of there, because I really can't choose if we're talking about personally who I like better, who I'm more of a fan of. I can't really pick. But on paper,
Yeah.
if you were to break down fights and see who is supposed to win on paper,
like
I
the
think
pros
RDA.
and cons. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing, but for some reason, I have a feeling Tony Ferguson's gonna win. So I like. Yeah.
That's it.
Right? Yeah.
That's why he wins.
Yeah. That's
Because
exactly it.
You're
man.
always like, man, this guy might win.
Yeah.
This guy
And
has a great
every
chance
time
to
I have that feeling, he gets a win. So
Yeah.
I'm saying like right now, I'm just like, yeah, I like Dos Anjos on paper. If you had to pick one or whatever, like odds, RDA. But
Yeah.
right now, I'm just like, man, a gut feeling. You know, we get that gut feeling.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
I
just
have that feeling too, man.
Right?
I'm so afraid for Dos Anjos.
Yeah.
Because here's the reason why. Because I know what to expect from Dos Anjos.
True.
I don't know what to expect from
Yeah,
Ferguson.
man. That's exactly it, man. It's just like a wild card. That's why I love about like fighting or just like anything, just like the styles, how they match up. Like
True.
whether you're playing football, basketball. Like, are you like in basketball? Are you up tempo team or are you like a defensive team?
I'm an up tempo team.
No, you're not. That's always fun. Like when you watch like the Lakers against the Pistons. That one time when the Lakers had Kobe, Shaq, Gary Payton, Karl Malone. They could have put Jack Nicholson on the thing, and you really expect them to win the championship. And then you all of a sudden you have the Bad Boys 2.0 come in and just like totally shut them out.
Gunk.
Yeah, man. So it's just really
It's
like,
pretty much like the Spurs versus any team right now.
yeah,
Right?
dude.
Doesn't matter. Okay, real quick.
Okay.
So we can get off UFC.
All
UFC 205. I'm gonna just say the matchup. You have to pick the name within 5 seconds
Okay.
of the person you think is gonna win.
Okay.
Don't even just say it.
Okay.
Whatever your heart tells you. All right.
Got it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Carmouche Chukagian.
I'm gonna go Carmouche because I don't even know who Chukagi is.
Okay. Rafael Natal Tim Bosch.
Natal. Submission.
Jim Miller versus Thiago Alves. 3, 2.
Alves.
Okay.
Oh, I should have went Jim Miller. Fuck, this is tough. This is fun though. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Rashad Evans versus Tim Kennedy.
Yeah. Kennedy.
Khabib versus Michael Johnson.
Ooh. I'm stuck, man.
3, 2, 1.
Khabib.
Frankie Edgar versus Jeremy Stevens. It gets harder and harder
Wow,
to pick.
this is really tough. Frankie, just because Frankie.
Okay. Misha versus Pennington.
Misha.
Kelvin Gastelum versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Cerrone, baby. That's all day.
Chris Weidman versus Yoel Romero.
I'm going to go Yoel, man.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to go Yoel. X Factor.
Okay. X Factor.
Because of the X Factor.
Because of the X. I like that. JJ Champion versus
JJ.
Christina. Okay.
That's JJ.
Christina K.
All day.
Kowalkiewicz.
Don't even waste your time.
The champ, Tyron Woodley versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
I'm going X Factor.
Tyron?
I'm going Tyron Woodley.
Man.
We gotta get your picks. And I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna flip a pick too.
Okay, Connor versus Eddie, the champ Alvarez.
I'm going Eddie.
That's crazy.
Can I flip a pick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Michael Johnson.
Okay.
Because there's so much talk right now against Khabib.
Snap.
I think he's gonna get caught. I think Michael Johnson.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with your picks. I like your picks.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Who did you have in each one?
Run down the list. Let's see. I want to be put in the hot seat.
All right. Let me go to mine.
Here. Built to last, Duralast.
All right. We got I need my contacts.
Carmouche.
Okay. Natal versus Boach.
Tim Boach.
Ah, nice. I like it. Miller or Alves?
Jim Miller.
I should have went Miller. That one's gonna hurt.
Because Alves has been out of action.
Okay. Evans Kennedy.
Ugh.
3, 2.
I can't
1.
root against Rashad.
Okay. Yeah.
But Tim Kennedy, both guys, Rashad.
Okay. Khabib versus Johnson.
Khabib, man.
Okay, there you go. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
It's tough though. That's tough.
Edgar versus Stevens. 3, 2, 1.
Frankie because of style.
Okay. Tate versus Pennington.
Pennington.
Ah, dope. Okay. Gastelum versus Cerrone.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Cowboy. You can't root against Cowboy.
I love
Plus, Cowboy's on the up and up. Kelvin is not doing so hot. So,
yeah, exactly. Speaking
momentum-wise,
you want
Cerrone.
hot, you got Cerrone, man. Yoel versus Weidman.
I think Weidman is going to take it,
Okay.
man. It's very scary. This might be the scariest fight to pick, but I think
it
Weidman.
is, man. Yeah, it is. JJ, you're going JJ.
JJ.
I know that. I know for a fact. Wonder Boy versus Woodley. I'm pretty sure you're going Wonder Boy.
I think I'm going to, man. I think I'm going to pick Wonder Boy because I'm more of a fan of him.
Okay.
More of a fan of his style.
Yeah.
And I think Wonder Boy's style
is going to overcome.
Is the perfect style to beat a guy like Tyron Woodley.
Yeah. If there's one style, I agree.
Yes, but Tyron has too many X factors. He's got the being champion X factor.
Yep.
He's got the super explosive X factor. He's got the covering distance X factor. He's got the wrestling X factor.
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
Damn.
So, but you're going Wonder Boy.
I'm going to go Wonder Boy.
Okay, cool, man. And the last one, we got Eddie versus Conor McGregor.
That's tough too, man. Same. I feel like it's the same thing as the co-main event.
Yeah.
Like first round,
Mm-hmm.
Conor has an advantage, but after the first round, the tables turned in drastic fashion.
Gotcha.
So after the first round, Wonder Boy's chances of winning increase tremendously, and the same thing goes for Eddie Alvarez.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Eddie third round.
Okay.
I think Eddie's gonna finish it, man.
I think Eddie in the second.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta find out who's doing the I gotta go into that that pool, whoever's doing that pool, like who's gonna win.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna post it probably later today.
Why don't we do a contest?
Yeah, let's do a show the art contest.
Let's do a show the art contest, whatever. We'll make it simple, like winner, what round, or winner, what round, and then.
Well, I'll tell you what we're doing for our school.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we have the UFC 205. You pick the winner contest, and we're giving away like a free T-shirt, whatever.
I got this. Watch. Go ahead.
So you get 1 point if you pick the winner.
Mm-hmm.
You get another point if you pick how they won, and you get another point if you pick.
True.
If you pick
the round?
what round? Yeah.
Yeah. Dope.
And then we just run down the list. So you're gonna pick before the event starts. As the event happens, it'll come up, and then we'll have on our spreadsheet all the answers of who won, and then we'll announce
I dig it.
So we could do the same thing for Show the Art. You get 1 point if you pick the winner. Now, in case there's a tie, what do you do? What we do is if there's a points tie, because there very well can be, because I can guess so here's the simple answer. If I guess picking the winner of the fight is more important than anything else.
Yeah.
So if you pick 10 winners,
yeah,
and you have the same amount of points as me, but I only pick 5 winners, but I got so many extra points from picking the rounds. The other guy with the more wins.
I get
wins.
you. I dig that. So let's do this.
Okay.
For you guys to enter, we'll probably give out like a prize, like a show the art, some goodies.
Let's tell them right now what it is.
Let's. Oh, tell them.
I don't know.
A T-shirt. T-shirt. Patch.
No, a hoodie.
Hoodie.
We'll give out a show the art hoodie, and a couple patches.
But to sign up but to enter this contest, you have to sign up for the newsletter.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, you like
perfect.
that?
Yeah.
That's perfect, man.
Cool.
So we'll go into detail because we still have a week, right?
Yeah.
We still have a week to finalize everything or whatever. But we'll get it out, and then man, a hoodie's pretty dope.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. Unless you wanna.
No, we could chime on like NBA on another one. This is a good one.
Okay.
Let's end it on a high note.
Cool. Let's do
All right,
it.
guys. So again, guys, if you enjoy this podcast, please like, share, subscribe, rate. It goes a long way. And like we brought it up a while ago, the newsletter, sign up for it. We're not going to spam you with like useless information. We're actually trying to give good stuff out. So it's a very easy. Abe, how do you sign up for the newsletter?
Okay, I need to do a better job at getting it out there, but I'm going to share it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But if you go to Facebook, there is a side selection where you can sign up for the newsletter.
There you go,
so it's
man.
right on Facebook, but I have to do a better job of pushing it out there. I'm going to announce today the winner of last month's giveaway. So just being a subscriber on the newsletter, you will be randomly selected at the end of the month as the winner, and we just give away our free prizes. Fire. So last month, the prize was a free tank top, 1 bar of armbar soap.
Dope.
Because they're our buddies, and a show the art patch. And I'm going to announce the winner pretty soon.
All right, let's do it.
Later today. And then next month, I will send out the newsletter with the new prize.
Yeah, man. So sign up for it. Only good things happen with that newsletter, man. So sign up for it. Yeah, man, that's our show. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We are out. We've got to go.
Peace.